Listeners of SQM's non-profit commercial-free community radio station KSQM know him as Classy Bob Massey.
We just heard from Andy Williams and song Arnold. And before that was Gene Pitney, Every Breath I Take.
His voice has been heard on the airwaves of SQM since the first day KSQM went on the air, December 7th, 2008. On Monday, March 9th, Classy Bob Massey will be celebrating his 90th birthday and is believed to be the oldest active on-air radio announcer in America. Bruce Dumont, the founder and president of the Museum of Broadcast Communications and Radio Hall of Fame in Chicago, says he knows of no other active broadcasters older than Bob Massey anywhere in the United States. And that's news that comes as a delight for Bob.
Wow, that's an honor. What an honor, Ed.
Massey's love for broadcasting started while he was very young. In the 1930s, he set up his own little radio station in the basement of the family home in Nashville, Tennessee.
When I started in radio was actually in high school. I had my own little one-tube oscillator and a rack of records and so forth.
That love for broadcasting carried through during World War II when Bob served as a soldier with General Patton's Third Army, eventually working with the Armed Forces Radio Network in Germany in 1945. There he helped provide American-style entertainment to troops stationed there.
I worked with the music library.
All right.
And at that time we were playing 16-inch discs, you recall. And all of our programs came in on 16-inch disc from the States.
After returning to the States, Massey's radio career started in earnest at WJNO in Palm Beach, Florida in 1948. Over the years, he gained experience at 5 other radio stations in Florida before moving on to KHAR in Anchorage, Alaska. He was on duty that day when Anchorage was struck by a 9.2 magnitude earthquake that devastated the city. That was on Friday, March 27th, 1964. Good Friday.
Things swaying, and it was. Then we decided, well, we better move, get out of the control room. And the tower was swaying, and the cars were jumping up and down.
6 years in Anchorage, then on to KIT Radio in Yakima, and finally KBRD in Tacoma, before retiring to SQM 23 years ago in 1992. He came here to care for his wife Margaret during a long illness. But after her death, he found the pull of radio again. KSQM founder Rick Perry persuaded Bob to return to the career he loved since being a teenager. Classy Bob Massey has fans across the world who listen to his broadcast on the internet, all taking a trip down memory lane as Bob plays the best music ever made, especially the core music from his generation.
The Dorsey brothers, Tom and Jimmy Dorsey, Frank Sinatra, of course, Doris Day, all your basic artists. And that's what I prefer.
All in all, says Bob, it's been a good 90 years.
Just grateful that I can still be around.
And be around long enough to now be acknowledged as the oldest active on-air radio broadcaster in America.
Wow, what an honor, Ed.
From SQM, Ed Evans, KSQM News.